Welcome to this episode of Web Design Series. Today, being the first day of this series, our focus is going to be an introduction to web design in general. So, what we're going to cover in this today's video is introduction to website design /CMS, installation of required software to kickstart the training, WP dashboard. What is website? A website, according to dictionary definition, is a set of related web pages located under a single domain name, typically produced by an individual or a group of people. While Wikipedia defined a website as a collection of related web pages and related content that is identified by a common domain name, which is hosted on a server. And examples of websites are like Wikipedia, Google, and Amazon. So what are different types of website that we have? We have about two types of website: yes, static website and a dynamic website. So what do they mean? A static website, as the name implies, is a type of a website that is always static. That is, whatever you see today, anytime, any day that you visit the site, the content will ever be the same. It will never change. That's static website. Why dynamic website is a type of website that the content keeps changing times to time, day by day. That is, each time you visit the site, you have to see something different than what you see earlier. So these are different between static website and dynamic website. An example of dynamic website are blog, e-commerce websites, social networks, and the likes. So categories for websites. There are several categories of websites, ranges from e-commerce website to business website to portfolio website, media website, infopreneur website, educational website, and non-profit organization website. So let's just run through some categories of websites so that we'll be well acquainted of them. So whenever we have a project, we can easily categorize it. Corporate website is a website that is mostly for companies or businesses like banks and financial institutions, construction companies, hotels, beauty brands, restaurants, real estate agencies, marketing agencies, and the likes. Portfolio website, as the name implies, is a type of website that is majorly built for freelancers where they can showcase their previous projects delivered and their CV. E-commerce website, which is another categories of a website. It is the website mainly for listing and selling of products online with the ability to process and accept payment, such as Jumia, Konga, Gigi, Amazon, and AliExpress, etc. Logistic websites are mainly for logistic companies which with the ability to have tracker which allow the client or the customer to keep the track of their goods. Educational website is a type of website designed or designated for schools or personal course creators which allow them to actually upload and sell their courses online. Investment website, a type of website that the purpose is just for investment. That is, you register with this kind of website, put your money into the website, and see how and keep the track of the growth of your investment. Blog is a website that is designed mainly for regular updates, and it is used by news agencies and also can be integrated into other categories of websites mentioned earlier. Basic terms associated with the website, which is actually very good for each web designer to know or get acquainted of. We have CMS. CMS means Content Management System. It is a platform that will allow you to build your website without coding. The like of Joomla, WordPress, Drupal, Squarespace, Wix, Bookmark. There are several number of CMS out there, but for this training, we are heavily going to rely on WordPress, hosting, domain, SSL, webmail, WordPress, themes, templates, plugins, sections, blocks or columns, rows, elements, etc. So let's just run through them and understand what they mean. CMS stands for Content Management System, as I explained earlier. They allow a user to create, post, and easily manage their content on a website. This is what also helps us to build a website from scratch without having to write a single code, because in a CMS, all the coding has been done for us. All we need is just to uh, have them into our system and build our desired website with them. Hosting refers to digital space that allows a website designer to secure a space online for their already designed website. Domain name refers to the address you would like to call your online or digital business place. That is, domain name, it is an address to your website. Just think of a physical address to a building. That is what that's what domain name serve with respect to website design. Domain name is what allow people to easily locate and visit your website online. It is your business name plus a web extension like the following. There are several extensions for a domain name. There are .com, .com.ng, .org, .ng, .shop, .tv, .xyz, etc. But the most popular one is .com. This is what I recommend all businesses to use unless there's a specific request. SSL stands for Secure Socket Layer. This allows your website to be secure. Each time you visit a website, there's always a padlock before the beginning of URL. That is the SSL. It keeps a site to be secured, and any site that doesn't have it will always show a red flag, which stipulate that this is a no-going area. Webmail, it refers to as a professional or an official email for business websites such as admin@domainname.com, contact@domainname.com. That is either admin at your website name.com. That is what it means. So we'll get to understand it along the line. WordPress is one of the CMS platform that is widely used in website designing, and it powers about 70% of the existing websites online today. Themes, since we won't be using codes to build a website, which I explained earlier, WordPress allows us to design our desired website using themes, which are like already coded website building plan. Think of a physical building plan for a house. Those are what themes serves for a website. Element, this refers to things that we are going to use to set up or build our website, like images, text, videos, PDF file, and the likes of them. Localhost, for every website you see today, needed a server that powers it. For your website to be online, you need a server somewhere, which you have to pay for your website to be live. So for us, we are going to base this training on offline. We are going to base this training, going to design our website offline. So for us to do that, like I said, for every website you see today, need a server to power it before it comes up. So as we are going to design our site offline, so we will need a local server, which is called localhost, to power our site offline in order for us to build our website. It's an offline database that allows us to design our website offline and move it online once we are done building the site. Database is like a folder that has all your website contents, either online or offline. Plugin are things we the web apps that we are going to use that perform I beg your pardon, that perform specific functionalities in a website. So we are going to learn how to use different plugins that are available uh, in web designing sphere. Are things we add to website to enhance the functionality. Also, they help with building processes in that we can edit template unless we cannot edit a template unless we have a required plugin for that template. Plugin also allow us to add other functionalities like contact form, chatbots, slides, pop-up, web builders, etc. on our website. Sections like sections, blogs, or columns. These are inside the template. That every template is divided into sections, while sections are divided into blog, modules, columns, and rows. We will learn how to use them. So we are done with all this theory aspect of this. So let's jump right into the practical. Cool. So the first thing is to launch your browser and let us download the required softwares for this training. The first of them is type XAMPP, which is going to serve as our offline local host. Just type XAMPP and hit your enter key. This is XAMPP installer and download for Apache Friends. So just close to the second result, which is SourceForge. We click here. So open another tab while this is loading and type WordPress, download WordPress. So from the search result, you will see wordpress.org, download WordPress. Just click here to take you to the WordPress website to download this. Just click download WordPress. So the WordPress is currently downloading. So go back to the first tab and click download from here to download the XAMPP server. So the software is now downloading. The XAMPP is downloading here. So the WordPress almost finished downloading. Okay, the WordPress has finished downloading. The XAMPP is still downloading, so I may have to pause this because I show you how to download this to your system. I already have mine downloaded already. I'll just pause it. Then you can locate this. So it will take you to a download folder where they are all downloaded to. This is the WordPress I just downloaded. This is the XAMPP that I have in my system, and once you download your own, your XAMPP will also reside inside your downloads folder. That's where you find all your downloaded softwares. Now, what we are going to do is to install uh, the XAMPP, which is the local host. Just double click and start installation. You click yes to continue. So you just have to wait a bit for the software to install. You click OK, then next, 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 OK. Then click next, next, and the software starts installing. Just take this away. It will take some time to install, so I have to pause the video in order not to waste much of your time. It will soon finish. Yeah.